5 foods that contain all diabetic vitamins you should eat daily. Now, superfood has become a buzzword in the food industry, with companies promoting certain foods as having numerous health benefits. And yes, they do. Although there's no official definition of what exactly qualifies as a superfood, there are certain foods that are packed with essential vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and nutrients that are crucial for diabetics. Now, while many individuals may already be taking vitamins through supplements like SugarMD Diavitamin is super popular, but it is equally important to incorporate these beneficial foods into your daily diet as well. Now, with this in mind, let's take a closer look at some of these superfoods that can help you manage your diabetes and promote overall health and wellness. Now, don't kill me, I'm gonna start with beans, but I have some better things coming up, okay? Now, beans have long been a staple food in many cultures around the world. I know it can raise your blood sugar a little bit, however, hear me out. It's no wonder it has incredible range of health benefits that these things offer, like kidney beans, pinto beans, navy or black beans in particular are packed with essential vitamins and minerals such as magnesium and potassium. Remember, everything is about your portions. If you're not eating a huge amount of these beans, you're not going to have a problem with your blood sugar. Especially if you're drizzling some olive oil on it, you're good. You'll be all right. Now, they're an excellent source of fiber. It's important for your digestive health. A lot of people with diabetes have neuropathy. Now, neuropathy doesn't just affect your nerves on your feet. It affects everything. It affects your guts. So if your gut is slow, like you have constipation or diarrhea or irregular bowel movements, it's probably neuropathy. If you are having heart rate problems up and down, it's probably neuropathy. If you're having intolerance to exercise, it's probably neuropathy. Our body is wired with nerves. So of course, if you have a problem in your feet, you're going to have a problem in your heart as well, because your heart has nerves as well. Your intestinal system has nerves as well. So you have to protect these nerves. So they're versatile. Legumes also provide a significant amount of protein without saturated fat found in like some cheap meat that people keep buying. Now, canned beans can save you some time in the kitchen. That's the only time that I offer canned food. You know, it is better than nothing, especially if you take the salt out of them. You can rinse them well, you know, and then the salt will be gone and you'll be able to use them. And lectins will be all gone because they have been sitting in the water, and lectins will not bother you because lectins can cause excessive gas, you know, if you're eating beans and if you're not soaking them overnight or cooking them thoroughly, then you will end up with lectins, and that's going to bother your stomach. But it has a lot of benefits, so they're fantastic to any diabetic diet. Now, the next is dark green leafy vegetables. I know, some of you will say, Doc, I'm taking your, vegetable mix on your website in the capsule, which is fine, great, take it every day, because if you're not eating vegetables every day, getting this, veggie mix that we offer on our website at sugarmds.com is a great option, but you still have to have your real leafy vegetables at least a couple of times a week. Come on. You heard the spinach, right? The collards, the kale, some of the healthiest foods out there. It's true. These dark green leafy vegetables are packed with vitamins and minerals that your body craves. It has vitamin A, C, E, vitamin K, iron, calcium, and potassium. And the best part, they are low in calories and carbohydrates, so it's a perfect addition to any meal. If you're eating some meat, make sure you have these green leafy vegetables on your plate. If you're not sure how to incorporate these powerhouses, these foods into your diet, don't worry. Just start adding them to your salads, soups, stews for a delicious and nutritious boost. So you don't have to be a food expert. Just top it off. Citrus is another one when it comes to especially boosting your immune system. Why? Well, you're diabetic. You have a weak immune system. You're open to COVID. You're open to RSV, flu, all sorts of things Coming up, it is flu season, everybody. So you need to get your immune system stellar, okay? Now, what better way to do this better than oranges and lemons and limes, right? So a lot of drinks that I offer in this channel also always have some citrus in it, right? Because it packs a punch when it comes to staying healthy all the time. Not only do they provide your daily dose of fiber, vitamin C, folate, and potassium, they also contain a lot of antioxidants. These powerful warriors can help defend your body against a variety of problems, especially the viruses. So, the next time you are standing in the produce aisle, go ahead and pick your favorite citrus fruit. Your immune system and your diabetes will thank you. Now, berries are a beloved fruit for many reasons. That's the next one. It's delicious, right? They're delicious. They have a lot of health benefits. Whether you prefer blueberries, strawberries, or another kind of berry, you can't go wrong with adding them to your diet. Nobody can. Now, berries are chock full of antioxidants. I keep saying antioxidants. Why, right? What is antioxidant? Well, think like oxidation, like rust in your body. And diabetes is like humidity in Florida. You put any metal outside, 1 week later, it's rusted. That is Florida. It's like your body is living in that diabetes environment, is collecting dust and rust. And you need to keep applying these antioxidants, this anti-rust in your body. And that comes from these antioxidants. That's why we keep talking about them. That's why super berberine has been so popular, like Ceylon cinnamon. Why is Ceylon cinnamon so popular? It is very good anti-inflammatory. Why is dehydroberberine so popular? That's because they are antioxidant. Antioxidants are plenty in these berries. Also, it's good for your taste buds as well. Now, not only that, but these fruits also are rich in certain things like vitamin C, vitamin K, manganese, potassium. And the best part? Again, berries are naturally low in carbohydrates. So you can enjoy them without worrying about causing a spike in your blood sugar levels. Now, by the way, just want to remind you, I have a new book. It's called Diabetic Diet Book. It's only written for diabetic diet. It's Doctor's Guide to Diabetic Diet. A lot of you already have the Ultimate Diabetes book, which is like the encyclopedia for diabetes. It's like your Bible for diabetes. Everything is pretty much covered in there. And yet, there's a small section about diet, and people were like, I want to hear about diet. Okay, well, great. I have spent a couple more months just for you, sat down on my weekends and wrote that book for you. It's available in ebook form right now. It's coming up. The print is coming up. And all you have to do, go to sugarmds.com and get that link sent to you in your email. That way you have at least the ebook. And when the print book is available, we are going to send you a free copy. You just pay for shipping a couple dollars, and we send you an entirely free copy of that book. It's going to be hardcover. It's going to be high quality paper. It's going to be color. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat that, right? And it's going to be for sale for $20 on Amazon. But for you, it's going to be free. Why? Because you're my fan, and I'm a fan of yours. So let's go back to the topic. Next time you're looking for a healthy snack, you are going for berries. That's it. Now, how about tomatoes? I had recently a patient, actually his wife. He said, my husband has a problem. I said, what is it? It's a big problem. I said, what is it? She goes, he is addicted to tomatoes. I'm like, what? He's addicted to tomatoes? Like, who's addicted to tomatoes? This guy is. I guess some people are. I mean, he eats them raw. And I said, how much does he eat? He said, well, 3 to 4 pounds a day. I'm like, holy guacamole, that's a lot. But, like I said, diabetes is all about moderation. Although tomatoes are great, which I'm not going to talk about right now, it doesn't mean that you have to eat 4 pounds of it. They're delicious. They're actually fruit, by the way. That's why some people, I guess, they get addicted to it. But whether you like them pureed, cooked, or raw, you can rest assured that you're consuming a lot of important nutrients that your body needs. What are they rich in? Vitamin C, vitamin E, potassium, all of which are again essential for maintaining good health, diabetic or non-diabetic. Now, I'll say ketchup and sauces are made with tomatoes, and you may say, oh, well, it's a very convenient way to incorporate them into my diet. But no, you have to be mindful of all these added sugars and salts that can sneak their way into these products. So be careful with them. Now, with a little awareness and some creative cooking, you can enjoy all the benefits of tomatoes without any of the unhealthy additives. Now, fish is next. What kind of fish? Omega-3 fatty acids containing fish, right? So you have to have omega-3 fats in your diet. It has to be more than omega-6, right? So we get, in oils, you have to make sure you have a lot of omega-3. Why? Because it reduces your risk of heart disease and reduces the inflammation. That makes the fatty fish an excellent option to add to your meals. Salmon especially. At this point, wild-caught salmon is great. If you can get it, it's the best. But don't turn your head the other way because that salmon is farm-raised. It is still better than a lot of other food out there. Sometimes I see some YouTubers will say, oh, don't eat this, don't eat that, and there's nothing left. Come on, you gotta eat something. You should be able to afford something. So again, salmon, if it is farm-raised, actually, there's a lot of strict regulations around the farm-raised salmons nowadays. So I know they always blame those farm-raised salmons and stuff like that, but again, it's better than a lot of chicken that you eat with a bunch of hormones in them, right? So think about it. If you can get the wild caught, great. What other fish out there? Herring, sardines, not everybody are a fan of them. They're kind of smelly, but mackerel, trout, albacore tuna, they're in the can. They're another canned food that I support just because, they are pretty much just fish in there. There's nothing much going on. But you should avoid, along with everything that we discussed, to keep the benefits on your side, those carbohydrates, extra calories with that fish. Sometimes people go and they fry it and put in a sandwich with the bread, and then there's no benefit, right? So you can broil it, bake it, grill it. Don't just bread it and fry it. It's just a no-no. Now, next one is nuts. I talked about this before, right? Adding a handful of nuts to your daily diet can make a huge difference in maintaining your overall health and your blood sugar levels. Not only do they provide essential fats, healthy fats, they also keep you feeling full for longer periods of time. A lot of people don't know what to eat for a snack. Well, nuts are great snacks for you to keep you full in between meals. Especially if you are trying to go small meals, then keep your nuts next to you. They're a great source of magnesium, fiber. Both are, again, important nutrients for everyday bodily functions. Now, some nuts, like walnuts and flax seeds, they offer a unique benefit of what is it again? Omega-3 fatty acids. They're vital for brain health. There's a reason for those little walnuts look like a brain. I think God says, look at it, just, you don't have to be a rocket sciencer. It's not a rocket science, right? The fruit or the nuts are telling you what they are just by their shape. A simple ounce of nuts can go a long way in reaping these benefits for your health. Now, the last one I'm going to talk about, which a lot of people will argue with me about, which is okay. We live in the United States, freedom of speech. Many people don't like that idea. But whole grains, some whole grains, not all. Many people are not aware of the benefits. They just think, it raises my blood sugar, throw it in the trash. Well, there are ways that you can do to prevent them spiking your blood sugar. Now, these are power-packed. They contain a lot of vitamins and minerals that you don't want to just ignore. Magnesium, iron, folate, they're super necessary. You don't have to get it from the whole grains, but if you're a whole grain guy and you want to have this whole in your life, whole grain, you have to consume the right type, right? And those whole grains are going to be great source of fiber as well. and they're going to help actually regulate your blood sugar. Yes, your blood sugar will go up a little bit, but it's not going to spike. Like a lot of people still eat cereals, and they are like, and when I confront them, like, you're eating cereal? Like, they're like, yeah, what's wrong with that? I'm like, what? You're watching me on YouTube, right? Like, come on, right? Did you not learn something? But cereal is a no-no, right? But quinoa, barley, farro, these are very meaty, nice whole grains that are excellent replacement for what? For your rice, for your bread. It will still satisfy your carb cravings, and it's natural. Now, give them a try. You'll be surprised by their taste and the benefits that they offer. And the next one is some yogurt and some milk. Not much, because they have some benefits. Why? Because as we get older, which when we end up getting with diabetes, right? We need still some strong bones and teeth, right? We cannot just turn a blind eye to that. Why? Because they have a lot of vitamin D and calcium, and we need that. Now, for people with diabetes, it is important to choose yogurt products that are higher in fat, high in fat, not low, contain no added sugar, very important. That way you keep your carbohydrate down. So when you have high fat in your diet and low carb, your blood sugar is not going to spike. Simple as that, no matter what you eat. And even if you eat something carby, if you combine it with some fat, healthy fat, you will not have those super severe spikes. So sometimes you'll be like at night, oh, I'm so hungry, I can't sleep. What am I going to do? And you don't want to eat something heavy. Grab a Greek yogurt and enjoy the benefits for your bones and everything else. And that way you don't have to have a lot of carbs and you still have a full stomach. Well, thanks for watching. I'll say bon appetit because I know you're probably hungry by now. But keep watching, sharing, liking. We love you. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this channel so far, and I hope you subscribed already. If you didn't, do it. And if you did, watch this video right there. I think that will help you too.